Sunset Valley is my favorite world in The Sims 3. It's the original. It's kind of like Pleasant View in The Sims 2. It's a basic suburban world, and I guess I'm just a basic suburban girl. Or not. And did you know, when you start playing Sunset Valley for the first time, there are some unborn babies sprinkled around. Yes, I said sprinkled. And today, we're answering that ever-important burning question, what's up with them babies? Here we are in the beautiful Sunset Valley, the base game world of The Sims 3, and look at these views, y'all. It's just fun to come in here and look around at these gorgeous views. I love The Sims 3! I love The Sims 3. So the first unborn baby that we're discussing today is the one found in the pixelated womb of Justine Keaton. This is the first baby born in Sunset Valley when you play the game. Whether you play this household or not, this baby is going to be born. And Justine is just about ready to pop when you load the household. She's in her 3rd trimester of pregnancy. I always play this household first because I don't want to miss the miracle of birth. Plus, I want to name this child so it doesn't end up with a horrible story progression name like Horace or Bartholomew. They both have active careers and active hobbies. What effect will the impending arrival of their first child have on their lifestyle? Well, I can answer that one for you. Your life is over, Justine. No more late night runs to the gym. No more trips to the fishing hole all willy-nilly whenever you want. You've got a baby now. A whole ass helpless creature dependent on you for its every need. You can go back to the gym in 5 years. Good luck. Oh, but you also get the unconditional love of another human, at least until it's old enough to make decisions that you don't agree with. I feel like I'm letting my personal feelings cloud my storytelling. Let's move on. The Keatons already have a nursery set up for their baby because they are responsible parents. And it's decorated in a neutral yellow so as to not give away the gender of the baby. Spoiler alert, it's always a boy. Justine goes into labor the first night you play her, so make sure you're prepared. I try to make some food ahead of time so she doesn't have to worry about cooking and that kind of thing. If you play this family first like I do, Justine always has the want to question someone as soon as you play her. Usually it's Hank, but this time it's Blair for some reason. Then we gotta stop by the grocery store because this family has no food. Let's go find Blair. Where are you, Blair? If you're looking for a sim in The Sims 3, here's a little trick if you don't know it. You can get a mod called Tagger. It's an NRAAS mod. And if you click on City Hall, you can choose Tagger, Options, Enable Sim Tags, and now you can see all the Sims in the town and exactly where they are at any given moment. It is awesome. I'm looking for Blair Wainwright though. I've got a bone to pick with her. Found her. Let's see, what transportation will you choose? A cab. Okay, you know what, Marty? We don't have time for you. I typically ignore Marty during this part of the game and focus my attention on Justine. Marty typically likes to work out on the treadmill, or sometimes he'll have a want to go fishing, whatever. He can do what he wants. And he always wants to have a little boy and a little girl. He always gets both of these wants. So I know it's going to be a boy, so I'm just going to lock that one in. And here we are, ready to question Blair. To question another sim, you have to get to know them a little bit first. Announce your pregnancy to her. That's what she wants to know. Just walk up to a stranger and be like, I'm pregnant. Yes, we can see that, Justine. I just realized you couldn't hear the sim sounds. I'm sorry, I turned them on. So you got to make some small talk first with the Sims before they will agree to answer your probing questions. We're just gonna do a joke, talk to her, butter her up a little bit, joke about the police. Yes, make light of the situation. After a while of small talking, then you'll get the option to question the other Sim. Let's do it. It doesn't take long to gain a Sim's trust, especially if they're kind of dumb like Blair. Oh wait, Blair's a genius. She's a genius. She still fell for it. And while you're questioning the Sim, you will learn their traits and different things about them. So this is a fun activity for Justine. This is what she likes to do when she's 9 months pregnant, is go around town and question people. You question her, Justine. You question her good. Once Justine's done with her dirty work, it's time to go shopping. We're gonna head to the grocery store downtown and shop for groceries since the family doesn't have any. I better check in on Marty as well because he's been known to work out on the treadmill so long in the heat that he catches himself on fire. Seems like that's what he's doing here, but he's not on fire yet. Yes, I would like one individual marshmallow, please. Marty also wants to read a pregnancy book, so while Justine is downtown, she's gonna hop by the bookstore. She's just gonna waddle on over there. It'll only take her about an hour. Baby incoming, preparing with vigilance. Peanut butter, and jelly. Marty's brushing up on his baby care skills, reading the pregnancy book. I don't know if he's gonna have enough time to finish it before Justine goes into labor, but he's gonna try. He wants to be a good father. So if you leave Justine's pregnancy alone, the baby will almost always be born with the virtuoso and loves the outdoors trait. He will have dark skin like his parents, and he could have black or brown hair depending on who he inherits it from. He finished the baby book. Good for you, Marty. I don't know if that's going to impact the traits that the baby gets or not, but Ibsy Bipso Doy. Justine and Marty are turning in early because they know the baby is coming at any time. The baby is coming at midnight. The first night that you play the Keatons, Justine goes into labor. So get up, Marty, and take her to the hospital. We're going to click on Justine. Click take to hospital. Okay, he's gonna freak out first. He's gonna freak out a little bit first while she calmly makes the bed. Come on, Marty, get it together. Get it together. So of course you can choose for your sim to have babies at home in The Sims 3, but I always like going to the hospital because I just think it's more fun and more realistic. I just love how Justine is just so calm and collected and Marty's the one freaking out. And here they go, entering the hospital. Our new baby will be here soon. And here he is, our new baby boy. Pregnancy has its ups and downs, but Justine managed to make the best of it. The baby was born with the heavy sleeper and clumsy traits. Okay, that's not virtuoso and loves the outdoors, so he was born with a heavy sleeper and clumsy. And I always name him Aaron. Aaron Keaton. And let's see what he looks like. Wait, come back here, Justine. So there he is, our little bundle of joy. I have some custom content in my game so that babies wear little clothes and have hair, but I can't tell if that's black or brown. We'll look again when they get home. So another thing that always happens when you play the Keaton family is after Justine gives birth, she rolls the want to question Aaron. She wants to question her baby. What could he possibly have done, Justine? He's like an hour old. I don't know. I don't even think it's possible to question a baby. Let's get a better look at this little rascal. So it looks to me like he has brown hair like Justine. Now you can't really tell the color of a baby's eyes in The Sims 3, but if you have custom content baby hair, you can tell the color of their hair. So he's gonna have brown hair like his mom. Holy crap, what does that look on your face, Justine? Oh my god, you look like you've been eating turds. That lipstick color is terrible. Who put that on her? Oh my god. Looks like the color of Reese's peanut butter. I don't know. I always give Justine a makeover and fix her makeup because it's just awful. I don't know what that is. I think Justine is going to be a strict parent. She's already wanting to question her baby. So babies in The Sims 3 age up after 3 days and become toddlers. I really want to see what little Aaron's going to look like as a toddler, but we'll come back to this baby in a couple days. Right now, we're going to go check out the other unborn baby in Sunset Valley. The second unborn baby in Sunset Valley has a bit of a more scandalous story. Claire Ursine here is unmarried, she lives alone, and she got knocked up by her neighbor Jared Frio. Now she's pregnant with his baby and nobody knows but her. Claire is a reclusive angler living by the ocean. Since she lives alone, she's hopeful that no one will see her unexpectedly changing waistline. Now, the player has several choices here with Claire. You can just allow her to raise the baby alone and not tell anyone, or you can get Jared, the baby's father, involved. I like to do what my Sims want to do, and Claire rarely ever wants to get back together with Jared in my experience, but she will usually roll a wish to get married after the baby's born. You can interpret that however you want. I follow her lead and let her choose who she wants to marry, whether it's Jared or someone else. I like drama, but I also don't like broken homes. So sometimes I will try to get her together with Jared just by allowing her to fulfill generic wishes on him until she likes him again. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. When you start the game, Claire isn't even showing her pregnancy yet, but if you play the Keatons first, by the time you get over here, Claire will be in her second trimester. And now you just have to wait. Claire has nothing but time on her hands. She currently works in the criminal career as a getaway driver, but she is on maternity leave right now. And all she really wants to do in life is go fishing. Most of her wants are revolved around fishing, since she does have the angler trait. Now, Claire loves fishing, if you couldn't tell, by her hideous clothes and her love of the color spice brown. I don't know why Maxis thinks if a woman likes to go fishing, she must dress like a lumberjack. But they did Claire dirty with these god-awful corduroy brown pants, and she usually wears this vest, but I guess this is her pregnancy outfit. I always give Claire the makeover she deserves because she is my favorite sim in Sunset Valley. That brown beanie's just covering up her gorgeous hair. Ah, listen to the sound of the waves. Claire will bide her time waiting for the baby to come, fishing and reading usually. She has what some might consider to be a lonely life, but to Claire, she considers it peaceful and free of stress. She doesn't like to spend her time making small talk with a bunch of idiots anyway. She likes to spend her time alone on the beach. The only person she ever let into her heart or her life was Jared Frio, and he just pumped her and dumped her, so look how that turned out. Now Claire's got some serious trust issues thanks to Jared. Unlike the Keaton family, Claire does not have a nursery ready for the new baby. I think this is because she just found out she was pregnant as the game begins, while Justine and Marty had a little more time to prepare. But she does have a spare bedroom in her house. I always turn this into a nursery for her new baby. Spoiler alert, Claire's baby is always born a girl, and she will have red hair and light skin just like her parents. Because this baby is a bastard, she will be born with Claire's last name. And I always leave it that way since Claire's going to be the one primarily responsible for taking care of her, but you can always change it at City Hall if you want to. Claire's stocking up on fish before the baby comes. Look at that giant swordfish! Are you gonna take that home and cook it, Claire? Claire's social motive is going down fast, so I think I'm gonna have her call up Jared and just tell him about the baby, and he can take it however he wants. So they are not doing well at all. They are almost enemies, but I still feel he deserves to know that he has a child on the way, even if he's not going to be part of its life. And this will take care of her social motive for a while.
Your Pomelagra.
Your Pomelagra.
Farkle
Farkle. Is she talking to him about worms and fishing? Like, tell him about the baby, Claire. Come on. He doesn't want to hear about how many fish you caught. I got some new napkins. Nobody cares, Claire. Nobody cares. There we go. Now she's getting around to talking about the baby. That maxed out her social. Like, it doesn't take much for Claire. The baby is coming. Okay, Claire just went into labor on the beach. All right, Claire. We are going to go to the hospital now. So Claire is heading to the hospital by herself, which is kind of sad, but it was her choice not to involve Jared any further in this pregnancy, so she's on her own. She's got to climb up this hill while she's in labor. You can do it, Claire. Straight up you go. That looked like it took no effort. I love how the cab just magically appears instantly when you need it. If only it worked like that in real life. Here she goes, going into the hospital. And she's going to be a single mother soon. Life is going to be hard for Claire. She has no help from anyone. She has no family in Sunset Valley. She works a crappy, low-paying job in the criminal career, and she really has no money. Luckily, she does have a nice house that she inherited from her parents after they passed away. That's just my interpretation. That's not official lore. So she has a home for the child. She's going to do the best she can for her daughter, which is now going to be the only thing in the world that matters to her. And here she is, a new baby girl. Pregnancy has its ups and downs, but Claire managed to make the best of it. The baby was born with the excitable and virtuoso traits. I always name Claire's baby Bailey. Bailey Ursine is born, and she's a burrito baby. And look at this. What do you know? Claire rolled the want to get married. Like she almost always does. I'm gonna lock that in for her. Here's our cute little burrito bundle with red hair and light skin. But she probably does need to get a better job or at least get a promotion. In fact, she'd probably be better off fishing for a living than she would be working as a getaway driver. But that's what she wants to do with her life. That's her lifetime wish, is to become a master thief. So I guess that's what she'll be doing. She'll be thieving and fishing and raising her child. And because babies take 3 days to age up to toddlers, we're gonna cheat a little bit so we can see what these unborn babies look like now that they're born and once they become toddlers. So let's head back to the Keatons first and check out Aaron. But before we do that, Jared Frio is already not paying his child support. Jared, you low down dirty dog. He's supposed to pay child support, but it doesn't look like he's coming through for his daughter. I love how I went on and on about how Claire doesn't need a man and she's gonna raise this baby by herself, and then she gets the wish to get married. Oh my god. I don't know if that's gonna work out for her. Maybe that's a long-term wish that she thinks might happen in the future, but right now she really has no prospects. Jared's not paying her child support. He's being a real douche. She doesn't really know any other guys besides Jared's brother Connor. So that's something we'll keep in mind for her, but I think she's gonna be single for a while. I just switched back over to the Keaton household and little Aaron is starving on the floor. Great job, Keatons. Great job. So we'll let them take care of his needs and then we're just gonna go ahead and age him up so we can see what he looks like. No, you need to feed him, Marty. Oh my god, feed your child. What is wrong with you? What was that noise he just made? Give the kid a bottle, please. And then give him a snug. All right, Marty is bringing little Aaron to the cake to age him up a little bit early, and Justine's in the background cheering him on. Oh, there we go. One candle. Isn't that cute? One candle on the cake. Oh no, he just crapped in his diaper. Justine, enough, okay? Here he goes. The days have flown by and Aaron is now a toddler. All right, well, he's a little cross-eyed right now, but he's definitely got the brown hair of his mom. There he is. How cute is he? Oh my goodness, he's adorable. And now that the baby's crying, we are leaving this household. Good luck, Keatons. Have fun with that. And here comes Claire bringing little Bailey to the birthday cake to age her up. And I just know she's gonna be adorable. Let's go, Claire. Chop chop. You're just standing there, staring at the floor. Now this is a sad birthday. Nobody there but Claire. Now, if I was playing this neighborhood seriously, I probably would invite Jared over just so he can meet the child. And then it's his choice after that if he wants to be in her life or not. And here she goes. Why did they both age up with the same hair? That's the worst toddler hair too. I have way better hair than that. So here's little Bailey with her cross-eyed self. Get your eyes uncrossed. There you go. I don't know why when children and babies age up in The Sims 3, they have cross eyes for a little bit. Oh, but she's so cute. She needs a makeover like her mom. And she's got green eyes. I think she's got the green eyes of her father because it doesn't look like Claire's eyes are green right here. So I looked it up and Claire has brown eyes and Jared has green eyes. So the baby got Jared's green eyes. So now you know the story and origins of the unborn babies of Sunset Valley. Do you ever play these Sims? And if so, do you play them the same way or differently than I do? Leave a comment down below and let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and visit my website at PleasantSims.com for gameplay guides, news, reviews, mods list, and all things Sims. My name is Cindy, and I'll see you with a new video very soon. Thank you so much for watching.